Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a little rusty. I haven't played this game in a couple days. Got to get back in my groove.
I'm here all day.
A first down throw for Brissett. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, no.
Man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play that time for the Colts. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Brissett. That's into the hands of Pascal. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's the jet sweep to Pascal.
There we go.
Nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No
Good job,
play,
defense.
it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Brissett. They'll run the screen with Mack.
Yes.
And he'll lose
Good job, D.
Brought down at the 32. 157
Good job, D.
to go in this first half on EA Sports.
See if we can block it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All right, let's have a nice little drive here.
To go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just take the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's
Let's go hurry up. Let's go hurry up.
Inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The zone.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Oh, it's 3rd down.
This catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Deuce. One, Raider 1. That's it.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have
all right,
we'll
take it. I've wasted too much time on that, but I thought I got a first down.
The 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the
right, they're in zone again.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And It's complete. What a catch at the 7. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll try again here from the
See if we can hit Waller in the back of the end zone.
Here's Carr.
Nope.
Flush to his right. And now he's going to touchdown.
I'll just run it in.
Raiders.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And Derek Carr's got some wheels.
Drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Come on, he can run faster than that. Derek Carr can run faster than that. All right, we get the ball again in the second half. Let's pound that ball, pound the clock.
White down. 180.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Move that down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Offense.
Ineligible receiver downfield? What?
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Hey, we're good. We're good.
That penalty is never called. All right, I'm running it up the middle. There's nobody in the middle of the field.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll make it second down. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it.
He was wide open. I don't think anybody was accounted for him.
Stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's keep running. Pound that clock.
Running is Jacobs. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that.
Good to get a couple yards there.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Try to do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working.
Nice
They're
run.
really locked in on
Heck of a
offense.
run on first down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Let's keep pounding. Keep pounding him.
Let's get in that hole.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Good job, good stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Hey, we're good. We're good.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr. Got his man.
Block for me, block for me.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Both of those guys were open.
Hey, down. 54. Mike 54. You.
first down. Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing.
Maybe I should have cut that back up the field.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team?
Oh, man, he almost threw a pick.
You might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Didn't
go for
have
the
a
field
receiver
goal.
open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. Way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The kick by Carlson is good. Last season for Carlson, bit of a strange rookie year. Won the Vikings job, then was let go week 2 after going 0 for 3, but he picked things back up.
All right, got a 14-point lead. No big plays, no big plays.
You better bring it.
They begin the drive on the ground with Matt.
And our blitz just went right past him. We had the perfect blitz set up, and he ran right past it.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hey, let's calm down.
On first down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground.
Yeah, because we can't stop anybody on the ground.
He'll be stopped right at midfield. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now there's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brissett sets to throw it. Wide open receiver.
Beautiful blocking.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. 2 big
Looks like they're going
plays
to run
in
the ball on
succession.
first down.
Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the
Man, I knew exactly what play they were running. It was an RPO. They had quick screens on both sides, and then the RPO, the run in the middle.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Brissett. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
We're going to actually accept that penalty.
They get the all-pro guard there,
because I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th down and 1.
In an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Brissett.
Nope.
He completes this one to Mack. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Oh, they're still going for it.
Safely on 3rd down. I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot.
They're going for it.
Get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort
Oh, he
this
must have
out.
ran out of bounds.
So they will
Okay, we'll accept
the
that.
penalty and move forward.
Score! Score! Yeah!
So that was a loss of down. Okay.
All
right, we stopped him.
Come up 1st and 10 at their own 11. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Caught by Jones. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Another nice pickup through the air.
Every time we get a first down, we're going to be running some more.
The situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Danico Autry is in on the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking.
You're trying to analyze the coverage. It looks like it could be cover. I don't think it's cover 2. Looks like it's man.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they'll get him to the
it might have been
ground.
cover 2.
He has another first down at the Colts 40.
Was cover 3? Man, I can't read defenses as good as I thought I
You don't
could.
have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and tell him to go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on first
And they're stacking
down.
that line.
2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Able to find
Nice.
Waller. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another
Great
first
catch.
down at the Colts' 12-yard line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Slam. Express. Flow, let flow. Mike spot 4.
Carr going to look to throw. That's going to be
There we go.
Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Is it okay if I bring...
All right, well, I'm just going to send the rest because this game's over.
So this one, a victory for the Raiders. So for Oakland, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
All right. Good win. Good, solid win. All right, breakout player. How did you feel about Josh Jacobs' last game? We worked hard to get the ball in his hands, and I think he did some pretty impressive things with it. I never thought of him as a franchise back. What? How did you never think of Josh Jacobs as a franchise back? Anyway, I never thought of him as a franchise back, but you know what? Let's see what he can do against Chicago. If we give him the opportunity, I bet he'll surprise us. So we got to get Josh Jacobs 3 touchdowns or 150-plus yards rushing or receiving. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Pound the ball. Man, none of my players are leveling up quick. Hardly getting any progress here. Okay. Let's go back to our linebacker spot. We could also use defensive tackles. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. We got some good players here. I like this. This is a damn good safety class, looks like. All right, let's get Josh Jacobs featured in this game. Take this game over. Probably going to play 1 or 2 more games this stream. Get some good progress to get to mid-season. All these Rams screenshots are from my other playthrough.
Khalil Mack get his revenge? It's the coach. This is the start of Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's our first transatlantic game of the year, as it'll be the Oakland Raiders as a home team taking on their former All-Pro Khalil Mack and the Chicago Bears. I'll see you again at halftime. But first, let's get you across the pond to good old London, England. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Chicago Bears and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense.
Look at Tyrell Williams just standing there catching it one-handed. He don't care.
Teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
All right, our #1 goal will be keeping Khalil Mack from wrecking this game. So we're going to run the crap out of the ball. And any passes are going to be quick.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And this
All right, couple good runs.
41. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a goal watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready.
Looks like
to
man
go.
coverage.
That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Let's go, defense. Let's get
So
on the
into
field,
their
defense.
territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Let's do a little inside zone. Got some open space on the middle part of the field.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Nope,
And
no,
the second
no.
wave of
Number 98
tacklers is
just
gonna
went through
get him
both.
as they stop him behind
Nichols.
the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's probably a pretty
Nichols
good
went through
sign
2
there
blockers
opening
on that
drive
one.
if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Carr. He completes it to Jones.
Yeah.
That one good for 13
Head away.
and a Raider first down.
Let's go.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early and you go on a distance count.
Come on, come on.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 22.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Now a carry for Jacobs.
There we are.
Takes it down to the 13.
That's what I'm
and
talking
picks up
about.
the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I love it.
The opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll be brought
Face mask,
down.
dude.
It's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Move that ball up.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Take 4.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Try to
No.
get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
How is Prince Amukamara faster than Tyrell
Defenders
Williams?
giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score.
Dude.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Now that was a beautiful.
That's awful. I can't believe I threw that.